Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 30th of November to the 6th of December 2015. As with last week, we still have the Sun, Saturn and Mercury all together in Sagittarius, giving us a little feeling of the three wise men of the Nativity. The Sun representing our life force energy, and the Sun is reborn in the month of Sagittarius, which is the oldest fire sign, stands for that rebirth of the Sun and that growth. Then we have Mercury like a magician, our processing thoughts, the fields that we tune into and how we then manifest that through words and actions. And Saturn, which can be the teacher, it can be your backbone, your discipline, and your desire to learn lessons and to apply the wisdom. So we gain knowledge, but until it's applied, it doesn't become wisdom. So wisdom is knowledge applied. So we can know something in theory, but until we've actually lived it, then we haven't really got the wiseness of the personal experience. So Sun, Mercury and Saturn all together throughout the week. We're needing to be in coherence, to be a conduit for right thought, word and action. Sagittarius is the wise one. So it's very much what do we know, what are we tuning into, and then how are we bringing that down and manifesting it on Earth. But there's also a bit of a reality check, because Saturn at the same time is square Neptune, and this can feel like somebody turning the lights on. This can feel like the veils of illusion being lifted, and Sagittarius loves nothing more than being direct and getting straight to the point. So there's a sense of clarity and directness with the Saturn in Sagittarius and Neptune in Pisces. It's wonderful to have the veils and the fantasy and the imagination, but unless that's actually heading towards something positive, they're just veils that we're hiding behind, or lies, various layers of lies that need to be stripped away so that we can get to the truth. So a great deal of realism, great deal of truth being revealed at the moment. Everything's very clear, everything's very straightforward. Without our tinted glasses on, can we actually take those glasses off and see the truth? Can we handle the truth? There's a slight deal of uncomfortableness on Monday as the Sun joins Saturn. This is a very, very realistic aspect. It can be like the sun coming through the clouds or a bright beacon piercing the darkness. But there's something very real and unavoidable. There's an obviousness to this. And that can be quite a shock if people have been hiding behind the lovely comfort of illusion and refusing to see things in their true light. So that's Monday, the Sun together with Saturn, bringing us instruction, bringing us clarity, bringing us the right teachings and teachers, and helping us be the right teachers and attract the right pupils. There's a loop here about learning and teaching with Saturn in Sagittarius and then the Sun in there as well. With Mercury in there as well, where we're actually tuning into in order to teach, where our speech and our thoughts and the origin of those are coming from. So there's a higher level and a responsibility to tune into higher thought forms and to get directly to the point, to be that coherent conduit. Incredibly powerful week there with the Sun, Saturn and Mercury, like the three wise men, all together in the wise sage of Sagittarius. The combination of Saturn and Neptune at odds feels a little bit like a cleansing by fire and water. We have Saturn in Sagittarius, which is the oldest fire sign, midwinter fire, and we have Neptune in Pisces, which is the oldest water sign. Pisces are the ones with the inner emotional navigational system, very, very fine-tuned, very empathetic and very sensitive. So we feel like on Tuesday there may be a purging and a cleansing, like the clearing of a forest fire or the freshness that comes after a heavy rainstorm, and a necessary flooding away or burning away of any dross, anything that's getting in our way, so that we can have this clarity and this clear road ahead, and we can see the truth and we can point ourselves in the right direction unrestricted. By Wednesday there's a chance to have a look at where we can make our life more fluent, if we're making things too difficult, if we're piling too much on our plate, because sometimes we're very, very busy, but we're busy doing the things that aren't as important as something else that we could be turning our attention to, or doing less could help us go deeper, maybe even inwards rather than all this outwards doing. So by Wednesday there's a chance to have a look at how much effort you're putting into things. Is that effort really worth it? Does something even have to require effort? Surely some of the things we can command towards us in a state of effortlessness at the right time. So a sense of alignment there with doing a bit less, taking it easy on ourselves, not expecting everything to be difficult, not working ourselves too hard, but prioritizing to the deep and meaningful and what's truly important in our lives. For the rest of the week we then have Venus leaving Libra and moving into Scorpio. So Venus in Libra has been a lilting, creative, heartfelt dance. Venus belongs in Libra as well as Taurus. So Libra is an air sign, and it's poetic flow, it's energy flow, and it's where we actually create through the element of air. So singing, dancing, movement, sound, all of these things have been very gently lilting under the surface. Just when everything else can be a little bit difficult to tackle, we have had that fallback to really tune in with our creative selves. But by Saturday, Sunday, Venus goes into Scorpio, and this is a lot deeper. It's mysterious, dark, magnetic waters of the subconscious. And Venus is our values, so can we value our depths? Now we've gone in and done all the clearing out, can we really deeply, intensely get connected with our heartfelt values, with our deepest soul desires, and begin to manifest from that powerful place? Because your subconscious is like a giant magnet. So once we've done all of the hard work, can we actually realign with our passion and our intensity for our values and our creativity and our love, and start to pulse from that place while we have Venus in the powerful sign of Scorpio. So to sum up, we have three wise men of Sun, Saturn and Mercury, all taking a journey across Sagittarius. Lots of learning, lots of teaching, lots of alignment with higher thought, and lots of truths revealed. We have Saturn square Neptune, taking away some of the veils. Could be a little bit uncomfortable on Tuesday, but definitely a purging and cleansing of any debris. We have the chance to challenge on a general level whether we're making our lives too difficult or prioritizing correctly by Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we just have our last dance with Venus in Libra and get ready to meet our deeper selves and fall in love with our deeper soul selves by the weekend with Venus in Scorpio. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week. If you'd like to follow along with these horoscopes, then please do come and find me on Facebook, or they're written up on www.astrozo.com, astrozo.com, in the stars this week. Just to let you know that my readings in person or over Skype and all of my online courses are available in gift voucher form if you're having a look at buying festive gifts this season. I also have a membership group, which is a wonderful way to actually start to learn your chart, as all the things that we're talking about in this video are available for inspection to see where they fit into your chart personally. So a lovely way to learn astrology gently there, be part of the growing group, post your chart up, and then as everything happens we can see where it's applying to you and how you can harness those energies. So if you're interested in any of that, courses, readings, or the membership group, then please do contact me, zoehines7@gmail.com. And also, if you'd like these videos on your website, then I'm very, very happy to share them with you, and I can send you the embed code to the playlist so they'll regularly update without you needing to do anything. So that would be wonderful to share these videos on your site. If you feel that they're of value, then please do contact me.